Alright, we made it to CVG in northern Kentucky, not Cincinnati. I don't know why they ever say it's Cincinnati Airport, because it's in Kentucky. And the parking garage is packed. I mean, we are on one level below the top.
In the second garage.
Yeah, so, but we made it. We have 2.5 hours to our flight, so we got plenty of time to make it through the terminal. I think we should be good to go. So hopefully next time you hear from us, we should be in sunny Florida.
It'll be warm.
Through security, on to the gate.
Yep. So a lot of extra trouble when you don't bring your apartment with you when you're going camping.
Yes. We decided on the drive to the airport that we did like camping better because we bring our apartment with us.
And our food.
And our bed and our shower. So much better.
Still fun though.
All right, we made it. We are at the Rosen Inn in Orlando International Drive.
Yeah, it's the one closest to Universal is how they describe it.
So the room so far is very, very nice. We're
yeah.
near the pool. Nobody in the pool.
Palm tree outside the window.
So now we're going to head out and try to find dinner. It's for us 7:34, so this is like really, really late for dinner because we're normally early birders, 4:30, 5 o'clock. That's even pushing it. So we're going to try to find dinner. On the hunt for dinner. Of course, we just started, so it's not really that big of a hunt. We are walking out to International Drive.
Yep. And it's very quiet. Not like normal days.
Surprisingly quiet. It is Thursday at 7, so maybe that's why. Well, our first attempt was not successful.
Which you should never do that anyway. You should never go somewhere you can eat at home on vacation.
Because there was an Applebee's, so we're like, we'll just go to Applebee's. And we stood there for about 15 minutes and nobody even came and waited on anybody to see if they needed to be seated. And then there was a huge line behind us, so it just didn't feel right. So now we might try Coco Thai cuisine. All right, we made it to Universal, which she's mad that we should have got up earlier, but it is what it is. We could have walked here, but it would have taken a while. We did have a 1 hour early entry. We are on, we're going up to City Walk. So here she is.
I'm still happy. I'm in Florida. I do think we should have got up and walked.
We are going into City Walk right now. This is, I guess, Universal's downtown Disney. So, City Walk. We made it in. So now we gotta find Hagrid's motorbike ride or whatever it's called. That's what we're trying to find right now. We were here 5 years ago or something. I don't remember any of this.
5 years ago.
5 years, so no idea if this looks the same or if it looks different. But looks pretty good so far. It doesn't seem too busy yet, but they did say it was going to hit capacity. So when we get in the virtual queue, right now the wait was 90 minutes. Now we don't have to wait. We just got to go, what, at 8:30? 8:30, and then we'll be good to go. All right, we're going to get on Kong Skull Island. Hopefully it's better than the Godzilla King Kong movie. Kong Skull Island down, which was a very immersive ride. It put you in the jungle. Don't want to spoil anything, but it was dinosaurs and monkeys and fighting and action. It was a lot of fun.
Short.
Much different type of ride than what you get at Disney, since that's all we've done for years. So now we're on to find Hagrid's motorbike. So we just learned that if you have a virtual pass, line pass, whatever, it just means you get to ride
Actually get in line.
It's not like Disney Fast Pass where you can get in and ride and you're good to go. Nope, you still have to wait. So we still have another 45 minutes to an hour. All right, we have found some place to get something to eat. It's definitely crowded, and
yeah, but not like bad.
there's definitely a difference between this and Disney. It's not we've not had a bad experience at all. It's just, it's definitely different. The social distancing, yeah, it doesn't really exist. They do ask you to keep your mask up, but they're not enforcing it.
Squirting hand sanitizer into your hand.
I guess, they're doing the best they can do. So now we're just waiting.
But we chose to come.
Yes. We are fully vaccinated, so, we're still being as cautious as we can. Now it's time to eat and continue our adventure. Superhero world, land, whatever it is. All right, we are now in the actual, I don't know, where are we at? Not Islands of Adventure, the other one. Universal. We rode the Hogwarts Express to get over here, which that was a pretty cool experience. And now,
Not a really good place.
Now this,
it's very crowded over here.
It's very, very packed over here. The wait to get on the Hogwarts Express said 25 minutes, but we waited 45.
And now it's 80.
Yeah, now it's 85, and going back on the train looked insane. So now we're gonna check out what.
And we're not complaining. We expected it. We know it's spring break and COVID.
So now we're going to see what the Studios has to offer. We just got Popeye's Bilge Rat or Bluto's Bilge Rat.
I was told, don't worry, nobody looks very wet.
Nobody looked very wet. I wasn't.
Shoes soaked, hair soaked.
I wasn't allowed to video on the ride, but I wanted to because she was hilarious. We're in line for Harry Potter. Well, Gringotts Bank.
Well, probably breaking the law.
I didn't see anything that said no video, so got to make this one quick before the popo see this and get us kicked out.
But it's the coolest thing ever.
Coolest thing. We'll get some goblin footage. Breakfast checked off the list. Now to head back and pack up and move on to
the Magic.
Our next hotel, closer to the Magic. We're not staying on site, but
right across from it.
Right across from Disney Springs. So we'll be close to the Magic, but not in the Magic. Made it, luckily, to our new destination.
Almost had to activate the safety alert on the Lyft app.
Our Lyft driver had no idea how to drive, how to read a GPS, kept turning the wrong way,
how to pull into hotels,
going over curbs, cutting off cars, but we're here.
We're here.
A little early, so now we're just checked our bags, and we're going to head to Disney Springs to explore a little bit, get some lunch, and then on to Sangria University at Coronado Springs.
And this is the Wyndham Lake Buena Vista across from Disney Springs, which so far seems very nice. So we'll update that once we get a room and things like that. But it seems very nice.
It's not on site, but
Actually, technically, it's considered on property.
okay. Well, if it's considered on property, but we're not staying off property anymore.
No.
We've already decided that.
And we're staying in our camper from now on.
Yes, we're going back to the camper in Fort Wilderness. That was a great trip, and we'll be seeing that later on this year. We have arrived at Coronado Springs for our Sangria University.
Very, very nice.
This is a very nice hotel. First time we've been in this one. Now,
probably the last.
no. Well, probably because we like Fort Wilderness and we like camping. So now we just gotta find exactly where we are. Somebody needs coffee because she's getting grumpy. So we'll find coffee, sunscreen, and go to our university. We just completed Sangria University. I enjoyed it. Poppy enjoyed it, but she doesn't like to drink, so she didn't like any of the drinks, basically. My creation was wonderful. Sparkling wine, strawberry gin, triple sec, I don't know, something else maybe.
No, that was it. All of your puree.
Strawberry puree. Oh, it was a very good sangria. Now we're on our way back to Disney Springs so she can go to her bakery. We just had lunch after somebody was being difficult because they couldn't decide what they wanted. It might have been me, but we did eat at Splitsville, which is one of our favorite places here.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good place.
Which people are always surprised when I say that, but the food's very good.
And it's, I mean, you wouldn't think it because it's a bowling alley, but it's a bowling alley restaurant. So we haven't bowled there, but we've eaten there, I think, just twice.
Oh no, like 3 times, 4 maybe.
But it's very, very good. So now she's got to go in some virtual queue to get in a bake shop
Gideon's.
because she wants a cookie. Gideon's Bake
Maybe
Shop.
a couple cookies.
This is the line for the bakehouse to get a cookie. And this is the line that you got to stand in after you have to wait in the virtual line to get your ticket to get in the real line. I guess their cookies and stuff are that good. Never had a cookie that good. Our next for Gideon's Bakehouse, the most coveted bakery in Disney Springs.
Maybe in the United States. It took 4 hours just to get to where we are.
So 3.5 hours in the virtual queue. We were able to do Sangria University. Now we're back in line, but we are next. There it is right there. Oh, the coveted door. We can't wait to get in. Starting our journey. Hopefully the rain holds out long and maybe the radar is incorrect and it is just gonna miss us.
Yep, so I got sunglasses. Positive thinking.
Gotta be positive. We had to break out the ponchos.
It's okay.
It's not storming hard, it's just raining, but ponchos will keep us dry. We just rode the 3 caballeros, or however you pronounce it. She said I've ridden it before, I don't remember. But now we're on to our next country.
We're going to Elsa's ice palace. You and you and you.
some shelter from the rain. Puppy's inside the Norwegian bakery getting some school bread and water. Well, I'm waiting out here at a semi-dry spot along with our close friends. So, it's not supposed to rain this hard that much longer. So, a little delay. Good time to get a snack. We just got done eating dinner at Beer Gardens in Germany in Epcot.
Some of us didn't stuff ourselves.
And somebody had to get more food on the way out of Epcot. This is honey spoon bread or something. So this was something that she wanted to try. So even though we just ate and had excellent desserts, she's getting more.
No, this isn't dessert. This is cornbread.
This is our last day. We're headed to downtown Disney again. Not to shop, but we got to get transportation to the Grand Floridian, which we've never been to. We're having lunch there. We made it to the Grand Floridian.
Beautiful.
It looks like a very nice property. So now we're going to go in and have lunch. And then head back down to Disney Springs, shop a little bit more. Somebody already got a new purse. But that's all that she wanted. So now it's time for lunch.